In 1719, a tribe known as the Comanche inhabited the northern Great Plains. Among them was a young woman named Naru, a skilled healer. One day, while gathering carrots, Naru took a moment to secretly practice her skills. She brought along her dog, Sari, and found a quiet spot to hone her throwing techniques. Suddenly, a strange sound echoed through the forest, drawing her attention. Cautiously, Naru ventured deeper into the woods, peeking around a fallen tree. She spotted a white-tailed deer and readied her axe, but a loud crash startled her, causing the deer to flee. Naru and Sari chased after it, but Sari's tail got caught in a trap. Forgetting about the deer, Naru rushed to help Sari, who licked her face in gratitude. As the stormy weather intensified, Naru heard what sounded like an explosion in the sky. She ran to a nearby cliff and saw lightning strike something fallen from the heavens, which she took as a sign that her hunt was meant to happen. Excited, Naru shared her discovery with her brother Tabe while they were out bird hunting. She eagerly explained that after practicing, she was finally ready for her big hunt, known as Kufta Amiya. Tabe, concerned for her safety, was reluctant to let her go, especially since she intended to hunt a dangerous predator. However, you couldn't change her mind. Naru had always dreamed of becoming a hunter. When they returned home, Naru told her mother, Aruka, about her plans. Aruka, busy with her medicinal work, questioned why Naru felt so compelled to pursue hunting, especially since she was already skilled in other areas. Naru explained that it was because others didn't believe in her abilities. At that moment, Tabe returned with a bird from his hunt, and Aruka praised his success, leaving Naru feeling jealous. Later, Naru was sent to gather supplies, including orange tassa, a wildflower used in Comanche medicine. During her search, she encountered the Comanche hunters, including Tabe, who informed her that a lion had attacked and taken one of their members, Pooty. Concerned, Naru decided to join the hunt. Tabe reluctantly agreed, recognizing that Naru's tracking skills and knowledge of medicine could help if they found Pooty alive. After searching for some time, the hunters discovered Pooty barely alive but still breathing. Naru rushed to heal him, while Tabe and the others prepared to hunt the lion. Meanwhile, a mysterious creature had landed in the area, silently hunting its prey. It killed a snake, and as night fell, the hunters decided to bring Pooty back to camp before continuing their hunt. Naru shared her suspicions with Tabe, noting the strange circumstances surrounding Pooty's survival. She believed something must have distracted the lion, and she was determined to find out what it was. She wanted to join the hunt, but Tabe insisted she stay with Pooty as he needed her help more. As they were about to leave, Naru noticed a dismembered snake and an unusual footprint leading up a tree. She pointed it out to one of the hunters, but he dismissed it as a bear's. Naru, however, believed it was something much larger, and with the snake's remains nearby, she suspected a more dangerous creature was nearby. Despite her warnings, Tabe dismissed her concerns, urging the group to focus on the lion. The hunt continued, with Naru suggesting they set a trap and wait for the lion. Paka, another hunter, disagreed, but Tabe sided with Naru. They set up a trap and climbed a tree, where Naru and Paka waited. As they talked, the lion suddenly appeared and dragged Paka away. Naru tried to shoot the lion, but it quickly climbed the tree and knocked her unconscious. When she woke up, she was back home, and Aruka tended to her injuries. Naru was anxious about her brother, who had gone after the lion, but Aruka advised her that the true meaning of the hunt was survival, not proving oneself. When Tabe returned, victorious and bloody, the tribe celebrated his success. Naru, however, still felt a sense of unease, believing that a much more dangerous creature was out there. Tabe, seeing her walk away, stopped her, but Naru felt disappointed that even her brother didn't believe her. The following day, Naru left the camp unnoticed, determined to continue her search. She found another large footprint and used a stick to measure it. After retrieving her improved axe, she easily hunted some rabbits. As she ventured further, she encountered a horrifying scene. Innocent animals had been brutally killed. She said a prayer for them and continued her search, but soon realized that Sari was missing. Following a trail of scratches, she found herself in a dangerous situation, falling into a mud pit. After struggling to escape, she created a bow to hunt a nearby grizzly bear, but the bowstring broke, drawing the bear's attention. Sari distracted the bear, allowing Naru to repair the bow, but the bear eventually turned away and fought an invisible enemy. Terrified, Naru realized the bear was battling something far more dangerous. As Naru fled the area, she encountered the predator, a terrifying creature. She tried to evade it, but it killed one of the men who was with her. Naru managed to escape and continued running, but the predator relentlessly pursued her. She stumbled into a bear trap and the predator approached. Fortunately, French soldiers arrived and captured Naru. She woke up in their camp and discovered that they had also captured her brother. The French planned to use them as bait to lure the predator. Naru agreed to help, and as the predator approached, chaos ensued. The predator killed several of the French soldiers, and when it was done, it locked eyes with Naru. She fled once more, knowing that the predator was unlike anything they had ever encountered before. As the sounds of the men's screams echoed through the air, the predator finished off the last of them. The siblings struggled against their bindings, but the ropes were tight and they couldn't escape. As the predator drew nearer, Tabe explained that they were being used as bait. Naru, however, told him that the predator didn't like hunting this way. She recalled how the creature had found her earlier but left her unharmed, seeing her as no threat. Tabe then shared how he had killed the lion, revealing that he had used Naru's plan to do so. Just then, the predator got caught in a French trap and more men arrived to capture it. However, the creature quickly killed them all. Naru spotted another trap and used it to free herself and Tabe. They seized the opportunity, escaping while the predator was distracted by the French. Tabe went to secure horses, while Naru headed toward the French camp to rescue Suri from those still guarding it. She ordered Suri to run toward Tabe, while she bravely stayed behind to face the remaining French soldiers. After taking down several men, Naru encountered one more soldier who asked for her help. He showed her a weapon and promised to teach her how to use it if she assisted him. Naru agreed, handing him the orange tassa she had gathered earlier to help with his injuries. As they hid, the sound of birds flying in a hurry alerted them to danger. Raffle, still weakened by his injuries, decided to play dead. The orange tassa Naru gave him lowered his body temperature, masking his presence from the predator. However, when the predator found Raffle, it stepped on him, causing him to scream and be killed. In that moment, Suri rushed to help Naru, but Naru watched in terror as the predator aimed at her dog. Fortunately, Tabe arrived just in time, striking the predator in the back of the head, causing its mask to fall off. Naru realized that without the mask, the predator's vision was poor. She got an idea and quickly created a medicine from the orange tassa. As Tabe confronted the creature, Naru ran to join him, ready to help fight the predator. But Tabe urged her to flee, insisting that the predator saw him as a worthy adversary and that his journey had reached its end. Even if they escaped, the predator would never stop hunting them. With sadness in her heart, Naru watched her brother face his fate. As the predator moved in to attack, Tabe made one final effort, striking the creature in the leg, which allowed Naru to escape. She fled to avenge him, taking some time to mourn the loss of her brother before she washed her hands and wept in the northern Great Plains. The tribe received devastating news when the hunters sent to find Tabe and the others returned with reports of their deaths. The Comanche tribe was overcome with grief. Naru, still in shock, stayed by the river, eventually falling asleep. She awoke to find a lone French soldier nearby, screaming in agony from the loss of his leg. As he crawled to grab a knife, Naru stood before him, ready to kill. She remarked that because the French had never seen her as a threat, that was what made her most dangerous. At that moment, the predator appeared and killed the soldier right in front of her. As it bent down to collect his head, Naru seized the opportunity and shot the predator in the head, causing its mask to fall off. She quickly grabbed the mask and fled, using her cunning to confront the predator. Knowing she was weaker, Naru relied on strategy rather than strength. She surprised the predator by climbing on it, tying her axe to a rope and throwing it into a mud pit. She waited for the creature to emerge and aimed her weapon at it, declaring that its journey ended there. Unbeknownst to her, the predator's mask had become wedged between two rocks, facing the creature. When the predator tried to fire its weapon, the mask registered it as a threat and shot the predator instead, killing it with its own shot. Overwhelmed with relief, Naru let out a joyful shout. She returned to her tribe, bringing the predator's head with her. The Comanche people celebrated her triumph, and Naru presented the creature's head to the tribe's leaders. She suggested that they relocate to a safer place. A ritual was held, and Naru was named the new chief warrior of the Comanche tribe.